When I was 13 years old, God planted a seed in my heart, a dream to start a youth camp, a place of refuge, a place of hope, a place where young people could come and actually be kids. I had come from a volatile home environment where fear was overwhelming at times, and at camp, I encountered peace. I encountered the love of God, and it was at camp that I actually felt the ability to dream and to live freely. It became truly a place of refuge and hope for me. As the years went on, I never forgot the seed that God planted in my heart. When I met my husband in 1995, I shared the vision with him, and he adopted my dream. And together we partnered, and we started to see God equip us and piece this dream together through the years. Our vision statement became forever changed, never the same, because we longed to see a young generation encounter the mighty love of God and His healing presence at our camp, because we knew they would never be the same. After 25 years, in 2008, we finally got to open the doors of the station in Mammoth Lakes, California for the first time. But the grand opening was not without failures or difficulties or even doubts in our minds. And despite the crashing economy and realtors consistently telling us that we would never plant a camp, we held so steadfast, Pete and I, to God's promise for us. We got to run the station camp for 10 years, and during that time, thousands of campers came through our doors from all over the world. Hundreds encountered emotional healing from the Lord, and they learned how to dream and gained hope for their futures, just as we had envisioned. But in 2018, the land where the camp was running was actually sold unexpectedly, and we were forced to close our doors. Honestly, it felt like the dream that God had planted in our hearts was stolen. And in these moments of great defeat, we were so discouraged, and the path for the future of the station felt so unclear. But we had to dig deep, and we knew the seed that God had sowed would grow again. After the station closed during the pandemic, God began planting new visions for the station in my heart and Pete's heart. It was time to dream again with God. He reminded us of what we felt when we first started this journey, the feelings of impossibility, and how to continue to press in to His promise. We're excited to announce the relaunch of the Station 2.0. We are going to be focusing on the young generation, bringing health and wholeness on a spiritual and emotional level to young people, equipping them with life skills and leadership skills, empowering them to understand their identity in Jesus as a son and a daughter. And the Station 2.0 is going to be a resource of wisdom and finances. We will do this in 3 phases. Phase 1, the Station Mentoring Home, a healing place where young leaders will be equipped to go after the dreams that God has planted in their hearts. Phase 2 is going to be the Station Foundation, where dreams are released as the station becomes a financial and business resource for nonprofit organizations. And Phase 3, the Station Retreat Center, a new camp experience where nonprofit organizations and young leaders will be refreshed in the great outdoors.